you by your sponsors. I'm in there, sneaked in. Brought to you by your sponsors, MVR Clothing, CBD Life in association with Empire Grappling and Muscle Medicine.
So this match is actually was meant to be much further down the card, further up the card. This is a really, really good match between two excellent grapplers, Jed Hugh and Fred Greenall. But Jed Hugh, like a classic youngster, has booked his train back to London very early. So they've had to bring the match forward so he can run home and grab the train afterwards.
6:30 is way past his bedtime.
Absolutely. So Jed Hugh, very, very aggressive on the leg locks. One of the main training partners of Ross Nichols, so he is very clued in with the leg stuff, and look for him to be attacking it very, very aggressively. So even off of this triangle attempt, he's going to switch to the legs from here almost certainly.
Has he got the grip on the arm?
Oh, he's having a look at the arm, but look, he switches around. He actually laces the leg through here, using that Kimura trap. But so Fred Greenall is a lot bigger than Jed. He has cut 8 kilos.
Yeah, he's the whole weight class down.
He has cut a huge amount of weight, normally walking around at the low 90s.
What sort of time though, Dan?
Weight, I'm not sure exactly, but, you know, over a couple of months. You all right?
Ben's a bit quiet, that's all. I was just getting closer to his microphone.
Okay.
Speak a bit, mate. Come on.
That's better. That's better. Yeah, Fred weighing in, you know, the match is at 85 kilos. So Fred, a lot smaller, but will be incredibly strong at this weight. Has a powerlifting background. Big, strong guy. One of the main instructors at the Scramble Academy in Leeds. Has some very good leg locks of his own. Very, very legit. Very good tough grappler.
He doesn't come across it on the screen. It's when you look at him actually in real
He's
life.
a big dude.
He's a lot bigger. Yeah. On the screen,
and he's a lot smaller than he has been as well.
He's got a good anti-leg lock game as well because of the good leg lock game.
This is why this is actually an excellent match. You know, Jed has, you know, really, really aggressive up and coming grappler. He actually recently won the Polaris trial, so he's going to be competing against Silvio in Manchester at the next Polaris, which is August 25th. So soon to be a Polaris competitor. Good to see him going up against one of Leeds' finest in Fred Greenall. Again, looking to tie up this arm. He's rolling around. Oh, a really nice bite on that arm there.
Good.
Fred, very close to being able to pull the elbow out.
Composed.
You could actually see that as Jed rolled underneath for that arm bar, Fred tried to pull the arm out.
I think there was a second where Jed didn't realise he had.
Yeah.
To be honest,
yeah.
He sort of froze for a second. I like the way that Fred's trying to do what we call the old style. He's trying to smash.
Yeah, he's trying to smash through this, but
which is interesting to see. Let's see.
Jed using the knee shield really nice, recovering the butterfly guard and looking to tie up. So interesting. I haven't seen Jed do that much of this. He's actually not really attacking the legs that much. Could just be that he knows that Fred's really hot on the leg lock defense stuff, so he's trying to attack the upper body a little bit more.
See if he makes a weave on this leg.
So nice bite on this here.
It's a little bit shallow.
Yeah, very shallow. Switching to a twisting footlock. And very composed, pulling the leg out there, no problem. Expect this match to be like this the entire time.
Keeps dropping that hip down, pinning that hip. See if he can deal with his top hip.
Yeah, what he wants to try and do from here, one of my favorite ways when you're in that position is just to twist the hips. Yeah, flick through and dynamically pass to a big back step on the far side. Again, Jed rolls through to the foot, twisting footlock position here. He said almost a sniff of the back for Fred. I was saying
don't want to let go of that head.
Yeah.
Don't let go of that.
So first time so far that we're going to see Jed in top position. Let's see what his passing game's like. So far, Jed really taking this game at his pace so far.
Gripping looks preferable on the ground underneath there. So he does what you want to say, yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see whether Fred actually starts throwing some leg lock attempts of his own. The problem with attacking the legs is that you've got to give the legs to get the legs. So if he decides that Jed might be a little bit sharper attacking these feet and he doesn't want to risk it.
It's a better idea not to.
Yeah.
It's the same again. He's pinned that bottom hip. See what he does with the top this time. He snipped it out again. I agree with him. No, that's the way to kill that hip. Damien might have done it 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Then he did it 5 years ago in the UFC.
Yeah. Okay, another entry for Jed. Fred doing a good job of getting, okay, straight ankle lock, but again, when it comes to the leg locks here, it's all about looking at where the person who's being attacked, where their knee is relative to the person who's attacking hip and legs. If the leg is out of that, if that knee is out of that position, you're not going to be able to control that. Just like controlling the elbow if you want to attack the wrist.
This is interesting. He's managed to get over his head. Let's see if he can pin his hips. No,
Yeah.
he's got the undercut side.
You know, one great way of stopping someone from getting underneath and closing distance for these leg attempts is to control the upper body, to control the head. Crossface. If Fred can get a over-under position on Jed's upper body, he's going to be able to pass very deep and heavy.
This other side. Let's see
Yeah.
if the guy's as well versed on the other side. Let's see what he's like. Sometimes it's like trying to right with your left hand.
Yeah, yeah.
Just come to the other side. Let's see how Jed is with the defence system. Let's see what happens.
Nice.
See if he can get. Oh, he got a bit closer.
Yep.
Still got
Yeah.
pinned again.
Closest so far.
Nice.
I'll tell you what. Whoop.
Knee bar here.
Bag of shit. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Yeah.
Closest attempt that Fred's had to pass the guard so far, though. 6 minutes into this match, so far, no super deeper heel hook attempts by Jed. He hasn't really got into a position that's made Fred really panic, but Fred having to work the entire time to stay in a safe area. Is that the inversions? Yeah.
It just puts his hips so far away from him.
Yeah. Okay, Fred looking like he's.
How do you stop that inversion, Ben?
Well, at that point there, I don't want to stick the index finger out of his nether region. I'd have backed out.
Yeah.
I'd have turned around and backed out.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't
Pull
want him.
straight
Yeah.
out of it.
Yeah.
Pull together.
Ask Dan,
Disengage.
he's
I do the
Dan's
same.
game,
I do the
I'd
same.
backed out.
I do the same.
Oh my God.
When people invert, if you can't take pressure really heavy on the upper body, then come out, disengage because of,
You step behind.
Yeah.
You step in and he moves and you don't know where he's going. It's not worth it.
Thank you.
Fred looking like he's actually growing a little bit in confidence here.
50 quid. If I just had a seminar. That's more than seminar rate.
Okay, another. Okay, twisting footlock attempt here. Okay, Fred looks like he's going for a footlock of his own now. Very, very, very loose so far, though. Okay, Jed takes top position again.
These lads are very, very sharp
Yep.
when they need to be.
Yep, absolutely.
They really know what they're doing. They're speeding up at the points when they're after. It's excellent. Like just there, he's caught himself. He's got the wolf.
Oh, excellent.
He went for a rolling Kimura attempt there, and it's really, really effective way of passing the guard. You could tell that, and then Fred does the same thing here. Yeah.
This fight's getting going now as the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, they're really starting to warm up. But they're going to be tired and also going to be very, very slippery.
Yeah, but they both want to win as well, don't they?
So you can tell from the initial couple of engagements that Jed really likes the Kimura grip, and he likes to try and play off of that, use it to take the back, use it to come around and take the armbar. I've seen him in the past use that far side, another heel hook attempt here. This one was looking quite deep. He's going to try and turn it. Fred manages to follow all the way around, but roll in for that far side Kimura. If someone stays flat on their back, then you can take it quite nicely and just end in a hips facing the hip position. But if the person rolls, you can then continue the roll and use it as a Kimura trap, try and take the back or take the armbar off of it. I can't really see what's going on here. If he's on the foot here. Quick triangle, pulled out of that. Jed gives a little smirk there. A sniff of a omoplata attempt as well, but not going to be that easy, I'm afraid.
Now the fighters achieve a decent.
Nice takedown off the back. Very, very popular at the moment in no-gi is basically wrestling from the guard. Using the guard position to sit up and take someone down instead of doing what we consider traditional sweeps. As I think as grapplers, as jiu-jitsu people, BJJ athletes implement more wrestling, pure wrestling training into their game, they start to combine that with some of the more traditional jiu-jitsu sweeps.
It's pretty deadly, isn't it?
Yeah.
To get up and throw someone on the head. It's a decent way to finish.
Okay, nice. So this is what you have to be doing. You can see Fred cross-facing here. That stops Jed from getting underneath. Now he just needs to get those legs out of the position, try and stay heavy if he wants to pass off of this. 20 seconds left. It looks like this is going to go to a draw, but a very technical match.
I don't want it to end.
Yeah.
we have an extra 5 minutes?
And you know what? Fred is growing in confidence as the match goes.
Yeah.
He weathered an early storm from Jed, and it does look like he's getting more and more confident as we go. Far side underhook here. Looks like he's going to roll for a Kimura. He rolls for it, takes the arm, but the elbow's past the forearm there. Another smirk from Jed,
great.
and it is done.
Good fight. Good fight.
After 10 minutes of action, firstly, let's hear it for both these guys. What a match. This match is declared a draw. So Fred, a very, very tough match there. Jed is a legit grappler. He's very, very aggressive, attacking those legs. You kind of, I think you knew that that's exactly what you'd be going for. What was your game plan going in, and did it have to change at all?
I think, I just knew I needed to spend the first 5 minutes trying to tire him out. I've come into the bout a little bit heavier, and I knew that if I managed to rest on him and he couldn't catch my legs, he'd start getting tired, which he did. But fair play to him, he wasn't gassed out, and at the end when I started going for submissions, I really thought my bit of extra weight would have made him make mistakes, but it was always just that inch or two far enough out of the armbar or whatever, just to escape. So, I really enjoyed the match. Great young grappler coming up through the ranks. I know he's already got a lot of achievements, but it's a real good match.